Okay, just coming back from my beer run. Decided to stop at the Kalona Brewing Company, fairly new brewing company. They just started bottling, or just started brewing last year, finally started brewing this year. I've already been inside, talked to Nick, who's one of the sales guys, but really nice place. So let's go. I'll go inside and get some pictures, and I might have a flight or two of beers too. Okay, I'm inside the brewery. They're brewing today, and they don't allow people in, but they got a nice. You can get a nice view of it. Anyway, I think I'll head out to the garden, get the beer garden, get some food, and nice place in here. It's only been open since September, so really nice place. So next they'll probably be outside, although it's starting to rain. Okay, I'm sitting out here in the beer garden. I'm looking over the beer menu and the food menu, and looks like they've got some pre-arranged flights, but I'm looking over the order, and you can do a custom flight, 4 beers for $8. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go with the chicken, and I don't know. Everything seems to be organic on their menu, so it's really weird. But anyway, I'm going to look over the flight, look over this, and order a flight. And oh, by the way, Billy Mars, this is for you. I haven't forgotten you, buddy. I just wonder. In fact, last week I was wondering what happened to you. I went looking through my subscribers to see if you were still around. So I hadn't forgotten you, but you hadn't made a remark in so long. You used to all the time, and I missed that. So this is for you because you asked me to go someplace. So here we are. Okay, just placed my order. I'm going to try their local brat. It says beer brat, kraut, caramelized onions, sauteed peppers, and mustard. I'm going to try the see, what did I decide on now? The sheer madness, they call it wheat noir. The say what saison, the double night vision, Belgian style double, and the double whammy imperial stout. So got a flight of those coming, so I'll be back when I get food and beer. Oh, just a note, this town is an Amish town too. One of those few places where you see hitching posts and horses and buggies tied up. I'm sure they don't drink beer. I'm not sure if they do or not. I imagine they probably don't. They're pretty religious, but anyway, this is Kalona, Iowa, and it's an Amish town, and this is Kalona Brewing Company. So anyway, just waiting on the food. I just got my flight from right to left. The sheer madness, the wheat noir, then the say what saison, and the double night vision, the Belgian style double, and then on the left is the sheer madness or double whammy imperial stout. So I'll get starting on them. The food hasn't arrived yet, but I'll get started on them here in a second. Yeah, it's really nice here. They got kind of a sprinkly day, but they do bring you some crackers and some water to cleanse your palate in between. And so the first one I'm going to try is the sheer madness. It says wheat noir, ABV 5.6%. It says a rocky light tan head and sweet malt aroma sits atop this dark presence, waiting to pay its respects to your palate with a touch of sweet malt, followed by hints of caramel, roasty grain, and chocolate through the middle, finishing with medium dry roastiness. So not much of a head on these nice little sample glasses, but see if I can get a nose on it. Okay, I'm getting the maltiness. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the roasty and caramel notes in here. not really getting the much wheat. It says wheat noir, so not sure exactly what that means. But I'm not really getting any of the chocolate. Mostly on the nose, you're getting the roastiness and the caramel, but it smells fairly nice. These aren't the best for getting the aroma, but let's get a taste on it. Okay, now that is a lot different than the nose. Yeah, you're still getting a lot of those caramel malts and stuff, but I am getting the chocolate and the roastiness. It seems to be a fairly medium mouthfeel, maybe just a little fuller than medium, but it's a nice tasting beer, and it does. I don't really get a lot of hoppiness in it. They don't say anything about hops, but yeah, it does. They say finishes with a medium dry roastiness. It sort of does that. There is a slight dryness there, but it ends kind of sweet and seems to linger just a bit. But it's a good tasting beer. I haven't seen this one on the shelf. Like they're canning a few beers, but they're mostly in those 32-ounce growlers at $10 a piece. I'm not going to buy a lot of those, but yeah, I'd probably give this. This is an interesting beer, wheat noir. It's a style I've never heard of. Hopefully they'll have a description so I can copy and paste from their website, but they've got I think 30 taps here, so good tasting beer so far. I'd probably give this a good solid 8 out of 10. Is probably something I'd buy again, and I may try to, you know, if I do see it on the shelf in the store, either a can or a growler, I might pick it up and get it in a different glass and give it a proper review. But so far so good. They seem to know what they're doing here. It says they have a 15-barrel Newlands system consisting of a 3-vessel brew house, 4 15-barrel fermenters, 2 30-barrel fermenters, and 2 15-barrel bright tanks. My food has arrived. Looks delicious. And the food does taste as good as it looks. Although I must say I've never had a brat on a piece of pita bread before. But it goes well together. Fries are semi-spicy, nice and spicy, but not overly so. So you don't need to watch me eat. So I'll put this up and I'll get back to another beer here in a second. Okay, I'm taking a break from the food, and I'm going to move on to the Say What Saison. According to the sheet, it's a 6.6% ABV. It says a fragrant nose wooing the first sip, then a thread of citrus and spice hinting its way from start to finish, ushered arm in arm by the vibrant Belgian yeast. Cheers. So, yeah, that's a nice looking Saison. Dark yellow, almost orange. Again, from the sampling glass, you can't tell much from the head on it, but anyway, let's get a nose. Okay, I'm getting a little bit. I'm not getting a lot, but then again, that might be this glass, but I am getting some of those classic Saison smells and some citrus notes. But not a lot. What's there is mild, so let's get a taste. Oh no, that's nice. Yeah, this is a well done saison. I'm getting those spices from the yeast. Almost coriander. Definitely getting a lot of banana on this one. Not really getting so much as much citrus on the taste as I got on the nose, but and they do specifically mention citrus, but definitely getting all those the spice and the like the coriander and from the yeast notes too. Just really nice, decent take on a saison. So I'll probably give the Kalona Brewing Say What ? Saison. I'll probably give it I'd give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. Decent take on a saison. Not the best I've ever had, but what can you expect from small town Iowa? So I'll be back in a bit, and I'll eat a little more and be back and try another one. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Time for the third beer. This is their double night vision. It's a Belgian style double. It's ABV 7.4% ABV. This is a fairly traditional Belgian double in composition with a twist. We made it a black double. Smooth malt with a nuance of roasted grain. So, see what I can get a nose on it. It's warmed up a little bit now. Yeah, pretty much smells like a dark, like a double should smell. Dark, roasty malts. Just a light roastiness, but smells pretty good. Smells like a double should smell, so let's get a taste. Okay, now that's a bit odd, but stuff happens. Hold on, my server is here.
How are we doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Working on the third one.
Is that the double night vision?
That's the double night vision.
A little odd, you say?
Yeah. I don't know, for a double, yeah, but you know, these glasses are not the best for...
No, they're really not. They're really not. I'm not a big hoppy person, but I think that double night vision's pretty good too.
It's not hoppy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like it. So
yeah. I almost thought about this Black to the Future Black Double IPA instead of the double whammy, but
you want me to just bring you a little sipper to it with Black to the Future?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll just finish my review here and finish my food, and
sounds good.
We'll be
in business.
We'll be in business.
All right.
So anyway, fairly nice interpretation of double. There's something a bit odd to it for me. I can't quite figure out what it is, but it still tastes pretty darn good. So I'm going to give the double night vision, their version of a Belgian style double. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I probably wouldn't seek it out. I think there are better versions of doubles, but it's darn good. I mean, it's not a bad beer. Don't get me wrong. It's just not a great beer. So I'll get back to my food, and got one more to do, a double whammy Imperial Stout. Okay, I'm back, fine. Yeah, my server came out again. Her name's Diane. She sat and chatted with me for a few minutes, and while I was finishing up my food, so, well, not quite finished up, but mostly finished up, so I'm going to do for the last one, the 4 on my flight, This is their double whammy Imperial Stout. And on the sheet it says an Imperial Stout that pours like black gold. There is a lot of handshaking going on with the taste buds. A sweet malt and roasted grains flood the palate with a velvety smoothness. Introductions having been made, there is a light hop finish beckoning in the background. So, 9.2% ABV Imperial Stout. Let's get a nose. Again, I think it's a little stronger than that last one, but I think from the nose seems kind of light, but I think it's these are nice little tasting glasses though, but they don't contribute very well to getting aromas, that's for sure. But definitely getting those. It smells like an Imperial Stout should. Getting a little chocolate, a little dark malt, a little roastiness. But it's not a real strong aroma. But I think it's the glass. So let's get a taste. Oh yeah, now that really opens up. Actually, to be honest, it tastes real similar to that double, but you can tell there's some creaminess there in the mouthfeel. It's a thick mouthfeel on this one. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. Maybe some light dark fruits like raisins, maybe some dates. Nice tasting Imperial Stout. One of the two I have at home in the growlers is a coffee chocolate stout. I'll probably be popping into one of those, particularly the IPA. I guess not quite an Imperial IPA, but it's an IPA at 7.2%. But this is the 9.2% Imperial Stout. Not too bad. I could drink it. Maybe if it came in a. I guess I talked to Nick, the guy who's the manager of the place, and he said they're going to start canning. He said they've canned a few, but anyway, they're going to start canning. They're not going to be bottling. They're going to be canning. So. A la Oscar Blues, but yeah, I'll give this double whammy Imperial Stout. I'm going to give it a good solid 9 out of 10. Decent interpretation of a Imperial Stout from a fledgling brewery. So I'm impressed so far. So far, so good. These four are really good. They've got some barrel aged stuff. Some rye barrel aged stuff and some other stuff in there that I got little tiny sips of, but didn't really get a good sample of. So looking forward to those, maybe getting in cans or at least appearing on the shelf somehow. So 9 out of 10 for the Kalona Brewing double whammy Imperial Stout. So I'm going to finish my food, pay the check, and pack up and go home. So had a good day today. I did manage to pick up 2 6-packs of the Schlafly pumpkin ale that, because of our distributor being a jerk, apparently he only wants to give us our bud products we can't get locally. I did get 2 Schlafly pumpkin ale 6-packs, and I think I probably got the only 6-pack left in the entire city of Iowa City of the left-hand nitro milk stout. I went to 2 Hy-Vee grocery stores, went to John's Grocery. They were all sold out. I went to a drugstore where a friend of mine apparently no longer works there, but used to work. He was the beer manager there. They had 1 6-pack, and I grabbed it. I've never had it. I remember before Left Hand pulled out of the state, their milk stout was darn good. One of the better ones I've ever had, and now it's a nitro. I hear it's even better. So anyway, I'm going to finish this, pack up and leave, and go home, get this video edited, and until next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers, and like I said, Billy Mars, this is for you.